And why I'm pleased I'm last is that no one's claimed this.
That's mine. That's my jelly.
No, it's my poem.
Oh, no way. Don't eat my jelly. I want that.
I think it is jelly, actually.
I bought it for my performance. I didn't eat it in the end.
You didn't eat it?
You can have it, Jules. I like you.
All right. So that's my... Anyway, hello. This is my audience.
It's my guinea pig as
I've
well.
sort of got two choices. Look, there's one in a lovely pink bag. Ooh. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm ad-libbing, but not as well as other people who do ad-libbing for a profession, okay? Because I'm from Croydon, so I really don't know. I knew I'd get it in. Yeah, let's start with this one. So, lovely. And this kind of relates a bit to the one I've got outside on the wall, and it's a photo album with a poem in it, not from Croydon, so it's hardly worth the paper it's written on. But what I did do in here was print on the things that are meant to cover the photos and keep them nice and pristine and without dirt or grease. And then I wrote a little poem called Non-Absorbing Papers. Made not to soak up, glassine paper, often used to protect the pressures from air, water or grease, or jelly. When cut to size as interleaves in a photo album, these low-density sheets are described as guards. You can buy glassine embossed with spider's webs, linen look, or perhaps frosted. Family wedding albums, photographs dry-mounted onto black pages, lifetime guaranteed in pre-cut slots. Okay. We'll do it. We'll bring out my little friend. Okay. Just have to show the best bit about this is just like that moment, isn't it? Isn't that a lovely moment? Beautiful, beautiful. And bring out my little friend because I'm usually just kind of use my little friend to kind of do things with, but at the moment I'm writing some slide poems that are just for my little friend called the Etude, made in the USSR around 1950s, 60s. I know, it's portable, yeah, that's not going anywhere, yeah. So, but for this poem, I needed really to use the Etude as a microscope, yeah. So I was wondering. So actually, I'm going to give you a bit of story because that's more interesting than the poem. So you're just, and I'm not timing myself like the professionals. So you're just going to have to tell me when time is up, okay? But some of you have heard a bit of this story before as well, so it's slightly embarrassing. So I'll try and find some new bits. But anyway. I went to the South Bank Centre, the Royal Festival Hall. Some of people are nodding, they've heard this before, which is just terrible. Have you heard it before? You just like the Royal Festival Hall. Anyway, if you go up to the 6th level, you can go up in a yellow lift. Auburn's been there, I can tell, he's nodding, and he's heard the story. No. No? Excellent. I'm full of promise now. And you go up in a yellow lift, and it's JCB yellow, the exact shade of Stephen J. Fowler's trousers this evening. Yeah, so you're in this lift, and it's a singing lift. So because JCB have sponsored it, and it goes, and you get to the top. Yeah. Luckily, if you go up in one whoosh like that, you arrive on the top at the 6th floor. I wanted to go out onto the roof to find some space dust. There's some nods around the room going, space dust. Anyway, what I'm talking about is little mini meteorites that have fallen down from space and gathered on the top of the roof. Apparently, this is the thing, people hunt for space dust. You're all nodding in belief, I love it, I love it. Anyway, I was up there gathering my dust because I'd gone through a door, opened it, there's a guy fixing the air conditioning units, and he looked up at me, I nodded at him, we just, yeah, okay, I'm meant to be up there, obviously. Collected my dust, and off I went on my way. After a long experiment at home, which involved paper towel, water and a magnet, I find I've got a little collection of magnetic iron oxide, possibly, which makes up 90% of meteorites, dust. Whoa. So now I need to examine this under a microscope. So I thought maybe if you could all just in a moment, just amuse me by sort of making yourself into the tube of a microscope and just see the magic that's going to appear on this wall. Wow. A little gasp if you don't mind.
Oh.
Right, come on. This is
Whoa.
like, I can get it better. Oh, look. Looking up into the sky, yeah? So, one little bit of space dust. Let's see, wait for it, if we can find another little bit of, oh, this is good. Whoa.
Whoa.
That one has got a little tail. Do you see coming out? The little tail coming out there. Amazing. Some people think that's a hair. I don't. You know what I mean?
It's space dust.
I can brighten that space dust, yeah? And this one has got a little wiggle tail. Yeah? So I've only got 2 more. Okay, this one, black and white if you will. I think we've got little feelers coming out here, slightly sparkly. I'm willing to accept that one might be diamonds, not dust. Yeah, willing to accept on that one. And the last one, oh, my favourite, actually, coincidentally, my favourite. Look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. And if you can imagine, actually, I'm on a professional microscope at King's College Hospital. No, not the hospital, that would be bad. in the diabetes research unit where my friend handily works, I said, Aileen, come on, let me in. Let me come and look at dust when you usually look at cells. And she said, fine, okay, art project, you know, all that. Anyway, went in there, and of course, everything lights up from below. Because it's they want to see little transparent cells, not great big bits of dust. Anyway, so we basically got our iPhone shining down onto the microscope in the lab at King's there doing this. And I'm very willing to believe that these little scraps are actually space dust, and you guys have witnessed the first showing of these tonight via the little etude here. Okay, and more than that. Yeah, you are a she. She thinks it's really, really good. And thank you all very, very, very much.
Yay!